We're talking TGA nominees, TGA this, TGA that.
TGR.
Let's go to vote now. Nominees. View all categories. I want to start from the bottom. Always from the bottom, okay? Best esports event. You know, I have nothing. I don't care. I'm just gonna go for Evo because I love Evo. I don't got no. Okay. Next, okay, no. Previous category. Best esports coach. I'll go for Overwatch. And they're Florida, sure. Let's go with Overwatch. Okay. Let's see. Okay, content creator of the year. Once again, another year that the gaming resume doesn't get nominated. I'm honestly a little tired of getting the snub. And I agree. I don't know any of these people. I'm guessing this is a VTuber? Perhaps Iron Mouse? I don't know. Sure, I'll vote for the VTuber just because whatever. Okay. y'all already know what this is. You don't even have to try to guess what this is. Come on, chat. What am I most excited for 2024? Tell me, baby. You tell me what I'm most excited for. Oh my God, he knew it. Motherfucker knew it. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. You know, come on. Rebirth any day, all day, every single day of my life since I saw a trailer. It has come. It's on my phone. Look. That's my wallpaper. It's on my phone. It's been on my phone for a long time. I see it every day. I think about it every day. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That game's gonna rock my socks off. Okay. Best adaptation. This shit is funny. I guess they're just making this. I guess they're just making this a thing every year going forward. It is what it is. We are in a world where video games get adapted, and now we have this here. So it's funny because when I was watching the nominees coming up, I was like, I really enjoyed The Last of Us, and I really enjoyed the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And The Last of Us was just the game in live action. Mario Bros did something different. So I'm gonna hit Mario Bros for this one. Surprise, because I wasn't excited for this movie at all. But here it is. Let's move on. Best multiplayer. Now, this shit kills me because I haven't played any of these 4 games. I've only played Mario Bros. Wonder. And what? Like, the multiplayer is fun in that game, but what? What? Nah, dude. I'm sorry. I want Street Fighter 6 to get something, so I'm gonna vote for Street Fighter 6 because that game should have been up there too with Game of the Year, hands fucking down. Why Street Fighter 6 wasn't up there with Game of the Year? I don't know, dude. But I'm upset because this is a good ass game from what I hear. Very good reviews. Everybody that played it that was new to Street Fighter learned the game a little bit. You know, it's a very good teacher. Should have been up there. Best sports racing. I have no horse in this race. you can't. It's a race. Okay, I'm gonna Hot Wheels. Best sim and or strategy. Now, again, I didn't play Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, but I did play the original ones back in the day. I don't care for cities. I don't care for company heroes. I do like Fire Emblem, but I did not play Engage. Now, do I give it to a game that I actually played back in the day and I enjoyed, or a game that I haven't played but I want to win something because Pikmin is great? What do I do? I don't know what to do. This is so difficult. I'm kidding. It's not difficult. I want Pikmin to win something, you know? As somebody who played Pikmin back in the day, right? I played Pikmin 1 through 3. I just haven't played 4 yet. I wanted to win something, man. Pikmin is a good franchise. So, yeah, Pikmin 4. Best family. And here's Mario, Sonic, Pikmin. I'll give it to Mario only on the grounds that I've been actually playing it with my son. That's the only way I've been playing this, except that one time that I streamed it. Best fighting game. Again, this year, and just to put this out there, this year I took an oath, if you want to call it an oath. I wanted to slow down on my intake of games and really play the games that I really, really wanted to play, and I knew that I was going to put time into. Didn't play any of these. Not one of these. Want to give it to Street Fighter 6 because I like Street Fighter. I like what it's done with the genre, and a lot of people said this was a fantastic game, so I'm gonna trust the people. Best RPG. Now, I have a lot to say about this category, so bear with me, okay? But what the fuck is this category? First of all, I love Final Fantasy 16. I do. Oh my god, do I love Final Fantasy 16, right? Barely an RPG. Barely has RPG mechanics. I'm sorry. I say you how it is. I love this game, but the RPG mechanics are very, very light. Just as light as this shit is, Lies of P. And I liked Lies of P when I played of it. I played a couple hours, like 5-6 hours. I liked it. I did a lot. I even played a bit of Sea of Stars. That's a good, whatever. It's a good game. Didn't do it enough for me. I wasn't super hooked. I didn't want to continue to play it like I am playing Star Ocean 2 right now. But, hey, it's worth being up here, right? This, Lies of P, and Final Fantasy 16 shouldn't be here. Final Fantasy is here based on name alone, and Lies of P is here. I really don't know why. This should have been Octopath Traveler 2 and Star Ocean 2, the second story R. Those are actually really good RPGs. And even though I've not played Octopath Traveler 2, I have heard so many things, man. So many good things. So, yeah, I don't even want to vote for any of these, dude. This is upsetting. But anyway, I'll vote for Baldur's Gate 3 because I feel like that game is just going to be a sweep all around. I feel like I'm not doing shit. So, it's fine. Ooh, Grandia 2, though. That's a good-ass RPG. All right, Best Action Adventure. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, out of these, I've only played 3. Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4, and Spider-Man 2. Now, I really wanted to play Jedi Survivor, but I never got around to it because I wanted to wait for the PC version to have all this bugs fixes and stuff. And Alan Wake 2, I just haven't gotten around to it. I mean, the game came out less than a month ago. Just haven't got around to it. But of the 3 that I play, guys, it's not Spider-Man 2. It's not. I really enjoyed Spider-Man 2, what I'm doing, but I do have my fair criticisms with the game, but I do enjoy it. I absolutely loved Resident Evil 4 a lot. Great remake. And Tears of the Kingdom, I loved it too. I mean, if you guys watch me on YouTube, you saw my reaction to the end. I loved it. I absolutely loved this game. But this is difficult for me. It's between these two for me. And a remake and a sequel. A remake that did a lot of things differently, but stuck to this skeleton of Resident Evil 4 OG. And a sequel that did a lot of things different, but kept the same world map and essentially improved on it. It's tough because I love them both pretty equally, I might add. But I am not going to vote for Zelda for Game of the Year. I'm not. So it's going to be Zelda. I was almost going to vote for RE4 because I really like what it did, but no, I'm not going to vote for RE4 for Best Action Adventure. I think Zelda did a lot more with the Underworld, like the whatever the hell it's called. I forget already, but I enjoyed my time with it. Best Action Game. Again, weird shit here. I really think that things should have been moved around. Lies of P should have been here. Even Final Fantasy 16 should have been here. However, out of the ones that I see here, I've only played one. And that's Armored Core 6. And I believe this is the only one that got nominated. So, or the only time it's been nominated in the game awards or whatever. So, it's going to be Armored Core 6. This game is fucking good, guys. Really, 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 really damn good. Highly, highly recommended. Best VR AR. I didn't play any of these. I don't have a VR headset. I'm going to go Resident Evil because it's Resident Evil. Shocking. Best mobile game. I actually have a horse in this race. I have not played Monster Hunter now. And obviously the other 3 I haven't played either. Though I have heard Star Rail is surprisingly good from what I hear. Guys, Ever fucking Crisis, baby. Let's go. Literally have the Final Fantasy 9 crossover right now. I'm trying to grind those damn blue crystals so I can get the stupid Zidane or Zidane outfit. Like, bros, it's Ever Crisis. It's Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth hype. Best debut indie game. I fucking loved Cocoon. Like, I actually really loved Cocoon a lot. But I've heard so many good things about Pizza Tower, guys. I've not played it myself. My brother has told me that he loved it a lot. And Cocoon came from the same guy that worked on Inside and Limbo. You know what I mean? So I feel like a smaller person or a smaller team should get it. I'm gonna go with Pizza Tower, guys. Literally, just because I've heard nothing but amazing things, and I like it when smaller games like this win shit. I think Cocoon. I honestly think Cocoon is gonna win, and it deserves it. I really do think Cocoon should win overall, but I want the little guy to win sometimes. So, best independent game. Actually, no, I'm gonna vote Cocoon for this one. Easy money. It's Cocoon, baby. It's Cocoon all day, every day. Best community support. Okay, this is different than best ongoing. Okay, look, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I have no horse in that particular race. And I get that this is talking about, update patches and things like that. 14 is a game that is being supported in such a great way. I mean, obviously it's the MMO, you know what I mean? So Baldur's Gate 3, has it been adding new content or are the patches just fixing stuff? That's what I need to ask the people that have played Baldur's Gate 3 because I haven't played it. Okay. I don't know how substantial this stuff is. Again, you could tell me if you've played it. Because again, with Final Fantasy 14, I love how, like most MMOs, these patches add stuff to set up stories or finish stories and things like that. Which, I mean, I'm not even going to hide it. I'm going to vote for Final Fantasy 14. It's going to get it. But I do want to know, like, how much Baldur's Gate 3 is doing, Because I was surprised to see it here. Because I didn't know. Either way, 14 gets my vote. I'm obviously playing the game. I started playing it from the beginning of this year. And I'm in love with it. It is such a good experience overall. So, best ongoing. Okay, this is an easy one for me. I mean, it's 14, right? I've always voted for 14 simply because I like Final Fantasy. Like, it's one of my favorite series of all time. But now that I'm actually playing it, I'm already, past Shadowbringers and I'm getting into Endwalker stuff relatively soon. Like, that's so cool, man. I feel so awesome to be part of the game now, to know what it's about, to have seen all these story beats that have taken so many years to get to. Yeah, this is my pick. Easily. God, I'm in love with this game so much. Innovation and accessibility. Okay. For this one, I'm going to vote for Spider-Man 2. And there's a reason why. I saw this whole ass thing where you can, like, messing with the accessibility settings, you can change the world to look like the Spider-Noir world. That's cool. I know. It's not really accessibility, right? But the fact that there's so much you can change within the accessibility settings, you can do something like that, is impressive. So I'm going to give it to Spider-Man 2. Best performance. Listen. I didn't play a bunch of crap here. I didn't play a bunch of stuff. Like, I've only played 2 games, Spider-Man 2 and Final Fantasy 16. But between these 2 games and all of the games that I played this year, there's only one game whose performance alone, like, made me get emotional and cry. And that's Ben Starr. That game's ending was one of the best endings to a video game that I've ever played. I'm a hit Ben Starr. And the man is just good looking. Let's just give it to him, But I really like his story, and I like how he talked about, like, the death of his father really fueled a lot of his emotional scenes in Final Fantasy 16. And for him to be vulnerable and talk about these things out there, man, I'm sorry, dude. It was too much. His performance was incredible. Some of the way he cried, you could tell, like, he was in that booth actually crying, man. So Ben Starr, congratulations. I really hope he takes it at TGA. I know he won the Golden Joystick. I really hope he takes it here. Best audio design. This one's funny to me. I think Spider-Man 2 doesn't have that good of an audio design. I think 16 had better audio design than Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 sounds loud all the time. Every time I'm playing it, I'm just like, it's just very bombastic. It's just shit happening. Yes, there is good sound effects. There are good sound design in the game where, in the smaller, quieter scenes, But when it's in the bombastic scenes, I actually don't like how it sounds. It's very, like, rough. Whereas 16, to me, had better sound, like, design overall. The quiet scenes and the loud scenes really sounded great. And I played both games on headphones, these high-quality Sennheiser headphones, and also in my soundbar on my TV, which I have a high-quality soundbar too. right? It's an LG that I paid like $400 for quite a few years ago. And yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised to see Spider-Man 2 here. I really am. And I've not played Hi-Fi Rush, so I can't vote on that. Between these four, however, this motherfucking game's sound is impeccable. I love how Resident Evil 4 sounds, so I'm actually going to vote for RE4 for this one. Best score and music. I'm not even going to dabble too much into this. Masayoshi Soken is incredible. The stuff he has created for not only Final Fantasy 16, but Final Fantasy 14 has blown my mind. I mean, if you have seen any of my reactions for Final Fantasy 14 content, 90% of the time, I'm losing my shit because of the music, first and foremost. I'm always like, whoa, what in the world? Why is this so good? So 16's going to get my vote. Masayoshi Soken is a god. And the dude composed this shit with cancer while he was like in the hospital at the same time as he composed music for 14. Like, and the fact that he beat cancer, man, like, dude, impeccable work from somebody who was going through it. I do have a critique. I do wish that he was able to cook even more, because he cooked. He fucking cooked for 16. But this man cooked for 14, guys. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. Like, real quick. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Oh! It's really sad that we may not hear this at all during the presentation. It's a very sad thing. What the fuck? Knuckles rates Final Fantasy 16 crushes? What the fuck is his recommendation? Yeah, 16 is winning best OST for me. I hope it wins. I really do. Best art direction. This one is easy for me. And the funny thing about this is that I've not played the game I'm going to vote for. But it's Hi-Fi Rush. It's Hi-Fi Rush. I think that game didn't get a lot of nominations, and I really wish it did, because I've heard nothing but good things. I do want to play it. Haven't played it yet. Mario Wonder looks fantastic. I love the new direction for Mario, and I love Tears of the Kingdom as well. But yeah, no, it's Hi-Fi Rush. The game looks awesome as F. Awesome as F. Best narrative. Now, again, this is a hard one because I haven't played 3 of these. Spider-Man 2 has been enjoyable, but something about Spider-Man 2 hasn't done it for me all the way, you know? And I think it's their take on these stories. They're not that exciting to me. Like, Venom has been great. I guess this is spoilers for the game if you haven't been watching it or whatever, but I do like their take on Venom. I just don't like other parts because I feel like it's just been told better before. These aspects of things, especially like with his relationship with Harry and MJ and stuff. But for now, this game absolutely destroyed me. The story in this game was very strong. The ending was incredibly powerful to me. It's 16. Easy, baby. Let's go. Best game direction. To me, I feel that if I played Alan Wake 2 here, I'd probably vote for Alan Wake 2. It seems like the type of game that I would enjoy, as well as this part here. Outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Everything I've heard of Alan Wake 2 is impeccable. Impeccable. But I have not played it. I have not played it. And I would feel weird to vote for a game that I've not played without good faith, you know? And then I think of these 3 games that I have played. Tears of the Kingdom, I loved what they did with the Breath of the Wild world. And Spider-Man 2 is fine. But I actually think this right here is really innovative in some sort of way. It kind of. It doesn't change a lot, right? But it adds a lot of imaginative design. Is it innovating the platformer, though? You get an item, shit gets weird. Is that innovative? Does that innovate for platformers, or is that innovative for Mario? You know what I mean? And that's where I'm kind of like, however, Tears of the Kingdom did one thing that I think blew everybody's mind. And that was the ability to do all this shit with all these items. Mixing, creating, matching. Does this work? Does that work? I was smiling from side to side when you create that one flying machine in Tears of the Kingdom and you're flying around shooting your fucking partner like you're playing some on-rail shooter to this boss on a volcano. That shit blew my mind. So Tears of the Kingdom gets best game direction for me. Simply because, my God, how were they able to put that shit together? You know? And it worked. It just worked. You know? And here's the big one, boys. Ah, man. I really wish that I really wish that 16 had been nominated, because I don't think Mario Brothers Wonder is that for me. Again, I'm on the 6th world. I've done 2 or 3 special worlds. I haven't done 100%. And I've loved my time with it. It's not an Odyssey-like experience. Odyssey really deserved to be up there. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win. I really do. Wholeheartedly. You know? This is tough. Not for Spider-Man 2 and not for Mario. But honestly, it's weirdly enough. The fact that Resident Evil 4 is up here is funny, because normally I wouldn't vote for the remake. But I think to myself, which one did I enjoy more? Tears of the Kingdom or Resident Evil 4? But yeah, out of all these guys, I am going to vote on the game that I don't really want to win. That's Zelda. But I am not going to vote for Zelda for Game of the Year. I'm not. It's really funny to me because I don't want Zelda to win. I want Baldur's Gate 3 to win simply because Baldur's Gate 3 is such like a little boy story. Not a little boy, a little guy, right? A little guy story of like, you know, Larian Studios, not the biggest studio, you know, making this game that is just groundbreaking. Like, yeah, a turn-based RPG at that. It's Baldur's Gate 3 that I want to win. But this is my, out of this list, this is what I would pick for my personal, I enjoyed this game the most. Will Zelda win? I don't think so. I think it's going to be Baldur's Gate, but that's it. That's it. That's what I think it's going to be it. I think the nominees this year was very weird. I think that the RPG nomination is fucking stupid. These 2 games here, and not put Octopath Traveler or Star Ocean 2, 2 games that were highly regarded as well, makes no sense to me. They were just as similarly reviewed games, and also better reviewed games in the case of Star Ocean 2. Like, look at this shit. 87 on Switch. More reviews on PS5. Barely any reviews, though, which is sad. I think they could have done better here, but whatever. But yeah, so that's where we're at with the nominations, the nominees for me. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, because this is going to be a video on YouTube.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more and stay up to date, subscribe, hit the little bell, and join our Discord.
If you want to support the channel, please check out our Patreon or hit the join button below. As always, thanks for your support and thanks for watching.